Thank you so much for joining us here today on the Naturally Inspired Daily. I want to invite you over to livenaturallyinspired.com. That is a community where all of our content can be found. So blog posts, articles, podcast notifications, podcast clips, these daily videos, everything in one place. So you can access that community as a subscriber for only $5 a month. But if you do it right now, you can actually get your first month free. So use promo code Tammy, Tammy, and join us for 1 month free over on livenaturallyinspired.com. We are here to help people feel good so they can do what they love for longer. Let's get started with today's Health Watch tip. So today we're talking about detoxing, and this can be a touchy subject for people because detoxing is a popular thing to do to kind of jumpstart you into a new way of eating or a weight loss program. There's a myriad of products on the market for detoxing. And so what I'm going to say may not be popular with everybody because I'm not a huge believer in detoxing. Yep, I said it. I'm not a huge believer in detoxing. And the reason why is because we have a built-in detox system already, right? We have our kidneys, we have our liver, we have our lymph system. This is a very complex system designed to carry out toxins so we can excrete them, right? Through our urine, through our digestive process. And so, although I think products can be helpful in, starting anew with something clean and relieving toxic burden, your body is only going to detox on its own accord. Right? We can't force our body to go through this, massive detox. And even if we do with herbs or something else, there's often a very unpleasant effect, right? There's you can detox through lymph massage, which, can leave you feeling almost flu-like. So although, those things can be helpful and they could be used and should be used accordingly, as tools to detox. This detoxing industry in itself, I feel like, is not the best way to gain sustainable health results. So having said that, I want to take a look at this article from Men's Health. It's actually pretty old. And, Men's Health isn't my first place to go for health tips, but I found this article to be good at explaining the point I'm trying to make. So let's take a look at it. A detox diet is the dumbest way to start the new year. And this article is actually from January 1st, 2017. So it sounds like a perfect idea. You feel like you need to detox your system because you've had punch bowl booze, bacon studded cheese balls, and those ever present little hot dog weenies. And you feel crummy, right? You feel like you want to stop feeling crummy. So you'll see a diet book or an Instagram influencer hawking some quick fix detox that'll have you feeling great and losing weight in just a few days, right? And so this article goes on to explain exactly what I just said. Detox diets claim they help flush toxins like pesticides and metals out of your system, but your body already has an amazing detox system in your liver, your kidneys, your colon. There is not any research and information to show that any of these detox diets do anything more than what our bodies do naturally in response to reducing sugar, fat, and calorie intake. And that comes from Cassandra Forsyth, PhD and registered dietitian. So it's kind of like trying to force something out faster when your body's already doing it on its own. It doesn't quite make sense. So that being said about detox, I'm not saying don't ever do it, because think of it as a reboot instead of a detox, right? So we can kind of use detoxing styles like juicing or, going with no sugar or whatever as a reboot, as a motivator, a trigger, a start to a healthy new lifestyle. And that's where I think it can come in and be extremely helpful, because it helps eliminate things in your diet that may be causing effects like, inflammation or whatever. So back to my little trusty book here that I love so much, this Deeply Holistic by Pip Waller. I know I'm using this reference as a lot lately, but I just think it has such good hands-on practical advice in it. She talks about a detox diet, that just takes out the toxins. So lower your caffeine, lower your alcohol, lower your sugar slowly. If you come off of that stuff right away, sometimes it can leave you feeling pretty horrible. So, start cutting back. And then the best way to detox ultimately is to stop putting junk in. Right? So it's not about getting all the junk out, because your body will do that. It's about stopping putting it in. Unfortunately, some platforms censor the information in this show. Watch the rest of this episode by going to naturallyinspireddaily.com. Find amazing interviews with people like David Icke, Max Egan, frontline doctors, and more at naturallyinspiredpodcast.com. Connect with me directly at tammycuthbertgarcia.com. Support our amazing team. Help us defeat censorship and become a subscriber for only $5 a month at livenaturallyinspired.com. Find me on all social media platforms at connectwithtammy.com.